So let's go ahead and start at the front of our mats. Let's interlace our fingers behind our back, shoulder blades pushed together. Exhale, fold forward. 3 breaths. Go ahead and release your hands to your back. Hands can come to your shins or thighs. Look up, flat back, shoulder blades pushed together, core is engaged. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands. Right foot back, left foot back, plank pose. Exhale, lower your chest down. Inhale, tops of the feet come to the back, heels press together, shoulders and elbows by your side. Look up, up dog. In this pose, we can have our thighs on the mat or lifting off the mat. We just want to make sure our shoulders are away from your ears. Exhale, look your hands forward, untuck your toes, hips lift up, feet spreading about hip distance apart, leaning into your heels. Inhale, lift your hands, right foot forward, left foot forward, look up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up into standing, arms reach overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, hands. You can step your feet back or hop. Exhale, lower your chest down, untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale into down dog. Inhale, right knee into your chest, right foot between your hands, chest comes up, arms reach overhead, lengthen through your spine. And then exhale, bring your hands down. Right foot goes back, chest comes down, untuck your toes. Inhale your chest up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left knee into chest, left foot between your hands, chest comes up, arms reach overhead. Exhale, hands down, left foot back, chest down. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips up, down dog. 3 breaths. Inhale, lift your hands, lift your heels. You can step or hop your feet forward. Look up, hands to your thighs or shins, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up into standing, arms reach overhead. Exhale, bending your knees, hands reach forward. And then chest folds forward. Inhale, look up, flat back. Make sure you're taking nice deep breaths here. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, hop your feet back, lower your chest down. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right knee into chest, right foot between your hands, chest comes up, arms reach overhead. Exhale into warrior 2. 3 breaths. Exhale, windmill your hands down, lift your left heel, right foot goes back, chest goes down, untuck your toes. Inhale your chest up. Exhale, down dog, 3 breaths. Inhale, left knee into your chest, left foot between your hands, chest comes up, arms reach overhead. Exhale into warrior 2, 3 breaths. Remember, in warrior 2, we're trying to get a right angle in our front knee. Keep pushing your knee to the left. Shoulders fall away from your ears, fingertips press together. On your next exhale, windmill your hands down. Lift your right heel. Take your left foot back. Exhale your chest down. Untuck your toes. Inhale your chest up. Exhale, coming into down dog, 3 breaths. Inhale, look to your hands, lift your heels, step or hop your feet forward, look up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your hands in front of you, coming into chair pose. Exhale, hands into your heart. Let's take a nice long inhale. Filling up the neck, filling up your chest. And then exhale, reach your hands forward, bending your knees, coming into chair pose. Folding forward. Inhale, look up, flat back. Really lean into your toes. Make sure you're getting a stretch every time you do this pose. And then exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, step or hop your feet back. Exhale, lower your chest down, untuck your toes. Inhale, push your chest up. Exhale, lift your hips, coming into down dog, deep bend in your knees. Right foot comes forward, chest comes up, arms reach overhead. Really lengthen in your spine here. And then exhale, opening up into warrior 2. Deep bend in that front knee. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's go ahead and bring that right hand to the outside of your right foot. Left arm reaches up, twist. 3 breaths. Inhale your chest up. Straighten in your right leg. Right hand reaches forward. Reach for your right shin, ankle, or the floor on the inside of your right foot. Left arm reaches up. 3 breaths. Inhale, bring your left hand to your left hip. Start inching your left foot forward, walking your left hand forward, walking your right hand forward, lifting your left toes up. Keep opening your hip up. We're coming into half moon. Maybe reaching your left hand up. 3 breaths. Exhale, bending in your right knee, lowering your left foot down, coming back into warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale, windmill hands down, lift your left heel, right foot goes back. Exhale, lower your chest down, untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bringing your left knee into your chest, left foot between your hands, chest comes up, hands reach overhead. Really lengthen here through your fingertips. And then exhale, opening up to warrior two. Core is engaged, front knee is bending. On your next exhale, lower your left hand to the outside of your left foot, right arm reaches up, twist. 3 breaths. Inhale your chest up, straightening in your left leg. Left hand reaches forward, bringing it down to your ankle or the floor. Keep twisting your chest to the right. 3 breaths. Inhale, look to your, go ahead and bring your chest up. We're going to take a deep bend in our left knee, right hand to right hip, walking that right foot forward, bringing your left hand in front. Slowly lift your right toes up. Keep your right foot flexed. Maybe your right hand lifts up. Core is engaged. 3 breaths. Exhale, lower your toes down. Coming back into warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Left foot goes back. Exhale your chest down. Untuck your toes. Inhale, look up. Shoulder blades press together. Exhale, lift your hips, down dog, deep bend in your knees, 3 breaths. Inhale, look to your hands, hop your feet forward, arms reach in front of you, bending in your knees for a chair pose. Exhale, hands into your heart. Let's take a nice long inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach your hands in front of you. Exhale into chair pose. Fold your chest forward, tucking your chin. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, hop your feet back. Lower your chest down, untuck your toes, hands come behind your shoulders, elbows pulling to your sides, toes touch, heels touch. Inhale, push your chest up, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, toes come to the mat, hips lift up, down dog. Inhale, right foot between your hands, chest comes up, arms reach overhead. Exhale, hands into your heart, left elbow to the outside of your right leg, pushing into a twist. Inhale, bring your chest up. And then we're going to walk our left foot forward, keeping it at a 45-degree angle. Make sure your feet are spread hip distance apart. And then we're going to interlace our fingers behind our back. Push our left hip forward, lean your chest forward, tuck your chin into your chest, lift your hands off your back. We'll be here for 5 breaths. Inhale your chest up, unlace your fingertips. Make sure that right foot is grounded, deep bend in your right knee, hands by your side. Lift your left toes up, coming into warrior 3. 5 breaths. Inhale, lift your chest up, bringing your left knee forward. Right hand can be outside of your right knee. Left hand reaches back. 5 breaths. Keep pushing that left hip down. Inhale your chest back to center, right hand to right hip. And then you're going to gently push your left knee open. 5 breaths. Inhale, bring your left foot into your right thigh, core is engaged. Hands come into your heart. 5 breaths. Exhale, bring your left foot down, release your hands. Shake your right foot out. Coming back to a standing position. Inhale, reach your hands in front of you. Exhale into chair pose. Hands come forward, chin tucks into your chest, forward fold. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, step 4, hop your feet back. Exhale, lower your chest down, untuck your toes. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your knees, hips go back, down dog. And keep the weight off your shoulders and your wrists. Left knee comes forward, planting your left foot. Chest comes up, arms reach overhead. Exhale, hands into your heart. Right elbow to the outside of your left leg. Twist to the left. 3 breaths. Inhale, hands into your heart, stepping your right foot a little forward, straightening in your left leg, interlacing your fingers behind your back, palms pressed together. Exhale, leaning over your left leg, hands lift off your back. Inhale, bring your chest up, unlace your fingers, deep bend in your left leg, lifting your right toes up, coming into warrior three for 5 breaths. Inhale your chest up, right knee comes forward, left hand to the outside of your knee, right hand reaches back. Inhale, right hand to right knee, pushing your right knee open. Exhale, bringing your right knee back to center. And then coming into tree pose. So your right foot goes into your left thigh, hands come into your heart, fixing your gaze on one spot. 5 breaths. Exhale, lowering your right foot down, shaking out your left foot. Inhaling, hands into your heart, and then exhaling into a wide-legged stance. So let's have our feet about 3 feet apart. And then we're gonna have our toes pointing in, feet parallel with the edges of the mat. Interlace your fingers behind your back, engage your core. Exhale, hinge forward, tuck your chin into your chest. Inhale, lift chest up. Now we're going to release our hands and you're going to lean your chest forward, grabbing the backs of the legs or your ankles, elbows fold out, pulling your chin into your chest. 5 breaths. Inhale, look up, rolling your chest back up to center, pointing your right toes to the end of the mat. Exhaling into warrior two, lowering your right hand to the outside, left hand reaches up. 5 breaths. Inhaling your chest up, straightening in your right leg, right hand reaches forward, triangle pose, 5 breaths. Inhale, your right toes point forward, left toes point to the front of the mat. Exhale into warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, bring your left hand to the outside of your left foot. Right hand opens up. 5 breaths. Inhale your chest up, straightening in your left leg. Left hand reaches forward, triangle pose, 5 breaths. Inhale your chest up, bringing your right foot forward to the front of the mat. Exhaling into chair pose, 5 breaths. Hands come to the mat. You can take your feet back. You can step or hop your feet to the end. Right forearm comes down, left forearm comes down. Let's hold forearm plank for 5 breaths. Left hand to the mat, right hand to the mat. Plank pose, 5 breaths. Keep pushing your shoulder blades together so you're not rounding here. Left forearm down, right forearm down, 5 breaths. Right hand to the mat, left hand to the mat, shoulder blades pushed together, 5 breaths. Last one, right forearm down, left forearm down, 5 breaths. Lower your knees down. Take knees as wide as the mat, sitting back on your heels. Chest reaching down. 5 breaths. Inhale, press into your hands, lift your hips up. Knees come under your hips. Hands walk forward, chest comes to the mat. 5 breaths. Inhale, press into your hands. Hands come back under your shoulders, bringing your knees forward, coming into a seated position. So let's start with our toes pointing in towards you. Make sure you're sitting tall so you're not slumping into this pose. Shoulder blades are pushing together. First, we're just going to bring our hands by our hips. Inhale, lifting up through the crown of your head. 3 breaths. Exhale, start to walk your hands forward. If you have a belt, we can use that. So if you want to use a belt, now's a good time. But if not, you can just use your hands. So there's really just 2 options. So if you want to use the belt, you can wrap it around the middle of your feet, shoulder blades pressed together. Exhale, leaning your chest forward. If you don't want to use the belt, you can grab your calves, ankles, or the sides of your feet, pulling your chest down. What you don't want to do is round here and put all the stress in your back. Let's do 5 breaths. Exhale, release your hold. Inhale your chest up. Inhale your knees up. Heels in line with your knees. Hands come forward. Take your hands to the outside of your right foot, outside of your left leg, and do that 10 more times on each side. So 1, 1, 2, 2. You've done all 10. And lower your feet back down. And we're going to bring our left foot into our right thigh. Inhale your chest up. Belt comes around the middle of your right foot. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Shoulder blades pressed together. Exhale, lean your chest forward. You can still accomplish this pose by grabbing your ankle or your foot. 5 breaths. Inhale your chest up. Left leg reaches long. Right foot comes into your left thigh. Hand or strap comes to your left foot. Exhale your chest down. 5 breaths. Inhale your chest up. Right leg reaches long. Knees come into your chest. And then hands go to the right, to the left, 20 times. When you've done all 20, you can lower your hands down, bringing your right knee in. So you're bringing it into your chest. Right foot is behind your right hip. Right shoulder comes to the inside. Strap wraps around your left foot. Exhale, pull your chest down. 5 breaths. Inhale your chest up. Right hand behind your back. Left arm reaches up. Right elbow to the outside. Exhale, push into a twist, looking over your right shoulder. Inhale, chest back to center. Right foot reaches long. Left foot comes in, bending in your left knee. Hands are strapped. Reach for your right foot. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale your chest up. Left hand comes behind your back. Right elbow comes to the outside. Twist. 5 breaths. Exhale, chest back to center. Left leg reaches long, rolling onto your back. Inhaling, chest up, knees into your chest. 10 V sit-ups. Try and match your movement to breath. When you've done all 10, you can lower your feet to the mat, coming back to your seated position. This time, bending in your right knee, and your left foot comes in to your right thigh, pulling your knee in close. Right hand comes to the inside, walking your hands forward. 5 breaths. Inhaling your chest up. Right hand comes behind your back. Left elbow to the outside. Exhale into your twist. 5 breaths. Inhaling your chest forward. We're switching legs. So your right foot comes into your left thigh, left knee comes in, left shoulder comes to the inside, walking your hands forward. Inhaling your chest up, left hand behind your back, right arm reaches up, right elbow comes to the outside, exhaling into a twist. 5 breaths. Exhaling, rotating your shoulders forward, legs reach forward, lying onto your back. We're going to do 15 V sit-ups. When you've done all 15, you can cross your legs, coming into a seated position. Right hand comes to left leg, left hand comes behind. Inhale, exhale, your left shoulder. Exhale, left hand to your right leg, right hand behind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Inhale your chest forward, hands come in front of your knees, lift your hips up, take your right leg back, left leg back. Exhale, lower your hips down, untuck your toes. Inhale, look up. Exhale, coming into down dog, 3 breaths. Inhale, look to your hands, hop your feet forward, lower your hips to the mat, lift your knees, lift your heels as high as possible, hands to either side, hold here, 10 breaths. Inhale, knees into your chest, roll onto your back, pulling your knees into your chest. Make 3 big circles with your knees. Inhaling your toes to the ceiling. Palms come together in front of your chest, arms straight. Exhale, bring your chest up, hands to the outside of your right leg. Inhale, chest down. Exhale, hands to outside of leg. Exhale, chest down. Do that 5 more times on each side. We've done all 5. Knees can come into your chest, hands come to the mat. Push your hands into the mat. Lift your hips up. Try and point your toes behind your head. Palms keep pressing into the mat for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower your hips to the mat. Lower your feet 45 degrees. Hold for 5 breaths. Lower your feet 3 inches off the floor. Hold for 5 breaths. Feet back to 45 degrees, 5 breaths. Feet to the ceiling, 5 breaths. Inhale, knees into your chest. Pull your knees in close. Hands wrap around your shins. Do 3 circles in one direction. 3 circles in the opposite direction. Inhaling, rolling up, making sure you can grab your strap. And then exhaling, rolling onto your back, reaching your left leg long, right knee stays into your chest. If you don't have a strap, you can grab your calf. But if you have the strap, it makes it a little easier, wrapping it around the middle arch of your right foot. Notice how that left knee really tries to bend. Keep straightening in that left leg, straightening in your right leg, and then tucking your chin into your chest. Your neck's going to want to arch too. Let's just stay here, really straightening everything out, pushing your shoulder blades together. Inhale, lifting your head up, 5 breaths. Exhale, lowering your head down, grabbing both sides of the strap with your right hand, opening your hip up to the right, keeping your left shoulder pressing down. We'll take 10 breaths here. Inhaling your right foot up, grabbing both sides of the strap with your left hand, pulling your right foot to the left, looking to your right hand. Inhaling, right foot up, right knee bends into your chest, right foot reaches long, left knee comes into your chest. Strap around your left leg, straight knee to your left leg, lifting your head to your knee. 10 breaths. Grabbing both sides of the strap with your left hand, opening your leg up to the left. Grabbing both sides of the strap with your right hand, pulling your left leg to the right. Gently bringing your left knee back to center, releasing the strap, bending in both knees, walking your feet in towards your hips, pushing your hips up, interlacing your fingers behind your back, pushing your palms into the mat. Keep pushing your knees together, tucking your chin into your chest, bridge pose, 10 breaths. Exhale, release your fingers, lift your heels, one vertebrae at a time, rolling your back to the mat. Inhale, exhale your heels back to the mat. Lift your hips back up, arms reach overhead, interlock your thumbs. Keep pushing into your heels, knees press together, 10 breaths. Inhale, lift your heels, slowly lowering your hips to the mat. Hands come back by your side. Inhaling your knees into your chest, pushing your hands into the mat to get your hips up, toes behind your head. Maybe they touch the floor. Exhale, gently releasing your hips down. Bottoms of the feet come together, knees fall open. Right leg reaches long, left leg reaches long. Coming into Shavasana. Inhaling, moving your fingers and toes, gently coming back to a seated position.